Students, this is the homework help video for Unit 2, Lesson B. It is very important as you work through this lesson that you keep your reference card right underneath your nose. Honestly, you should take a couple minutes and attempt to memorize these relationships. When you have parallel lines, what's automatically congruent, what is going to be supplementary, and what's always congruent, and what's always supplementary. These 6 pairs of angles you must be very familiar with. Now, as you're working through this homework video, if you ever get stuck, you should be working yourself down this list. Remember, you can always do something even when you don't know what to do. Taking a look here, let's read through the beginning instructions. It says, place your stir stick on line M. Okay, first off, we want to know that going both ways, the lines are parallel. So going this way, the lines are parallel, and going this way, the lines are parallel. Okay, it says place your stir stick on line M. So take your stir stick and put it on line M. That's right here. It says sweep 67 and then sweep X. Now determine if the relationship of those 2 angles, which one are they? When they're on the same side between the lines, take a look here. You ask yourself, what kind of angles are they? Are they alt-in, alt-X, corresponding, same side interior? Are they vertical angles or supplementary? So that's what you want to ask yourself, what kind of angles are these? And once you establish what kind of angles are these, there are going to be one of 2 possibilities there to find X. Either it's going to be angle equals angle, that's one possibility, or angle plus angle equals 180. So you must figure out which one of these you're going to use there. Now it says, and then you use that to solve for X. Now it says, place your stir stick on line J. So you move your stir stick. We're going to move our transversal this way. It says sweep angle X, so we sweep X. And now we're going to sweep this angle right here, like so. Now you need to determine those 2 angles. We've moved our stir stick sideways now. Again, looking at this page, the angles we just swept, you ask, are they alternate interior, alternate X, corresponding, same side in? Are they vertical or supplementary? Why don't you do this with me? Ready? Trace. I'm going to do this in pink. Trace. So those 2 orange angles are either going to be angle equals angle or angle plus angle equals 180. You must figure out which one you use depending on the kind of angles they are. The fact that I traced the pink helps you. Use the appropriate equation to solve for Z. So this one, you choose the appropriate equation, solve for X. This one, choose the appropriate equation, solve for Z. Once you have X and Z, you need to go back and find all possible angles in the diagram. Okay, it says in the diagram below, take a ruler first and extend all parallel lines. That should be the first thing you do, is extend all parallel lines. These are parallel, so we extend them. And then these are parallel this way. It says lay your stir stick down on the dotted line. So your transversal to start with is going to be right here. You're going to set up an equation to solve for X, then find all possible angles. So we sweep our given angle and sweep the angle that has X. take a highlighter and highlight this with me. Ready? Take a look. Highlight that. That should tell you something. So now you ask yourself, again, your choices are, to solve for x, either you're going to use angle equals angle or angle plus angle equals 180, depending on the relationship of these angles, depending on whether or not those angles are alternate in, alternate x, corresponding. If so, you use angle equals angle. If they're same side in, you use angle plus angle equals 180. So you need to figure out which set is used when angles are on the opposite side of the stir stick, but still between the lines. Once you solve for x, also find all possible angles. Now it says you're going to lay your stir stick down on the dashed line, going this way. So now we're going to sweep this angle that has y in it, and then sweep something over here. You should already have the measure of that angle. Those are corresponding angles. These two angles are going to be equal. So for y, you can use this equation. Angle equals angle. Once you find that angle over there, you can do 8y plus 2 equals whatever this angle turns out to be. Then you want to find all possible angles in the diagram after you solve for x and y. Okay, once again, keep this right underneath your nose. You should be very familiar with alt in, alt x, corresponding, same side in. Also remember vertical angles and supplementary. And one other thing you should watch out for is the fact that triangles add up to 180 degrees. So here it says lay your stir stick down on the dotted line. Notice we have parallel lines here. See the arrow feathers? Using that, find all possible angles. I'm only going to do a couple with you. Ready? Sweep the 107. And then you have corresponding angles. That means angle 3. Same side, one's in, one's out. That's corresponding. So that means angle 3 is 107. Excuse me, 107, not 103. Now here, these guys are alternate exterior. It's also vertical there, so this is 107. But wait, there's no number there. Doesn't matter. I say find all possible, whether or not it's numbered. Now look what else you can do. We can sweep right now 180. And to get this pink angle 2, that's going to be 180 minus the 107. Because it's a linear pair. Once you have angle 2, then walk that down everywhere that you can know it's equal. Something else I want to point out to you is the fact that these two angles, whatever they are congruent. Once you're done with one stir stick, it says lay your stir stick down on the dotted line, going this way, and walk up your answers as well. Again, your ambition is to find all possible angles in the diagram.